Inflation is the merger over here is here aboard here in the Benghazi, so the Roseanne Bar or whatever. Okay, so I'm sitting up here and I'm like thinking to myself, oh man, why don't you guys just like argue to death, like saying cancel each other out and both leave, like you know what I mean, to make things like a little bit better around here, because eventually things, on my part, or I'm going to do to offset your free rent or whatever it is you think you do, or whatever kind of like sport you think you are, and a job that you can't add 1 + 1 or whatever, and just kind of like scared of yourself, kind of sounding like the most backwards person on earth. So let's go. It's 60 days paragraph here. So here, and they're talking about like, okay, so they're talking about, oh well, you know what, you don't have any hair, such and such, that you have blood in your hair, blood clot flying in your hair, whatever it is. Oh, what? I mean, what is it? Is that perfect? I mean, that's like saying like. That's like saying you need hella extra band-aids when you take shots and stuff. And you get blood drawn. So let's say 60 days. So let's say, oh, you know what? You such and such and that. There's always going to be a polarization and a struggle of thought. I think there's too much fabrication. And so she just wants to be Speaker of the House in 2020. Maybe she's just trying to save her job. Maybe she's trying to immortalize herself at the same time. And so if they take it into 2020 and stuff like that, or they stretch it out as far and squeeze for everything it's worth, and stuff like that, it's the presidency. I mean, it's really the leader of the country you're talking about. I don't really know how that affects people, but to me, it's like, if you look at other countries where, journalists get killed, something like that, they don't have freedom of song as the United States, the tyranny involved in other countries. I'd be like, some of the constituents are kind of spoiled a little bit, but whatever. I mean, everybody's like liberal and stuff, and then everybody's like, oh, well, whatever. That's just my take on it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Everybody's like, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? To be honest, because so that's why I say, oh, I voted for Hillary, but if Trump's gonna do it better, it was nice to hear that Giuliani, Gingrich, has always had his side on the panel, and so I think that's that's a little. It's a little not offset by some other things that go on that you don't hear about in the news and Fox News and CNNs and stuff like that.
There's been some stunning reporting in the last 72 hours about Attorney General Barr's effort to travel the globe to investigate the intelligence that was at the inception of the investigation around Russian miller. Why? Do you understand the motive?
I don't. And I'm supposedly going to be interviewed by Mr. Durham as part of this investigation. Given that Barr is now accompanying Durham.
So now you think about the breadth of the idea of like,
politics and of Trump now being used to massage.
You think about the breadth of the idea of like saying you do applicatories from the White House all the way on down to the most bottom economic class that you can think of. And I'm like, dude, that wall looks city made. I mean, I can make a correlation there. Other than that, that looks like Apple, but at the same time, that wall looks like manufactured, cheaper price. You know what I mean? So glasses look good, but probably discount right, so that you can make that correlation there. And then in general, that looks like wrinkle-free shirt, but at the same time looks great, but wrinkle-free at the same time. So it kind of like double-edged sword there. So,
The left is never comfortable
I mean, and then we can make more. It's like something there's one. Was there and something. At the same time, was a pink sweater. You know what I mean? I'm like, what that does that? I mean, let's say you don't go to Union Square doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, especially a cheap pink. You know what I mean? Not like something like elephant pink or something. You know what I mean? Not like, you know. Alright, I'm not gonna go there. I mean, like, I'm not on the client there. That's not. Because you know what? There's like, so you go you take the similarities, right? If you can do the simple mathematics of it, you take the similarities of 68 to 2021, right? And you say, who is it that you think you're fooling as, like, say, a golf cart who has a rotating staff of, like, say the press or something like that, or say not the press but the congressman, or say filibusters or something like that, and you know, rotating, where it's like keep charging, where it's like, look, dude, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be here in 6 days, you're probably worried about yourself more than not me. In any case. And so, which is the case Waters World made here about an explosive job. So, so if you're looking at me in 60 days and you're saying, oh, well, you know what, I need to be employed, so I need to stop harassing for 60 days. That's kind of like a thing of strike against yourself, because you're saying you're just a racketeer, and there's fear, warmonger, all that shit, gerrymandering, all that, and what you're doing, and all that. So that's total.